We're at Springfield Community Church after a hurricane. It's just blown all of our minds that wasn't really expecting it to be this bad. And so it's turned out pretty bad. We stayed because our kids were fine in Mississippi, and we trusted God would take care of us, and we couldn't get back to our people, you know, so we wanted to be here for them.
I think the front porch had just left us. That breeze just started coming. It blew out the kitchen window. When it did, the house went to breathing, you know. And she felt it first, and I run in the hall, and when I felt both sides, I said, we got to go. And I probably went 20, 30 feet, maybe, turned to see where she's standing in the door. And I said, come on, Kenetha. She said, no. We come over to the church and made it inside of the church. Got inside the church, and the church was breathing. And this top was just, boo, boo, boo. It was just moving. And then about that time, the back wall fell. It was an experience, so we said, well, we'll get out of here and we'll go to the kitchen, and the wind wouldn't let us get out that door.
Man, there's a lot of destruction around, but where people are hurting and have needs, they look beyond themselves and look to the supernatural to provide, because they came through something that could have taken their lives for sure. So it's a great opportunity to minister to them spiritually after you take care of their physical needs, because they certainly have to have food and a place to stay. And a lot of their places to stay are gone. Gone, just totally gone.
We started out, you know, cooking for our church people. We had about 20 in the sheltered in the church. And people started coming in kind of hungry, and we'd give them some soup, but we were afraid, you know, that we wouldn't have enough. And then we decided, it was like, look, we can't let these people be hungry. So we got together and we prayed. And I said, if we share, God's going to take care of it. And so it's especially the water is what we were really worried about. And within about 15 minutes, a car came up, and I don't know how they got through. They bought their little car was full of supplies. We all just cried, because it's like God answered a prayer within 15 minutes to let us know that if we share, that He's got this. Then we knew that was it. There's no need to worry. We're okay. We're making it.
Then things began to evolve. We'd been eating potted meat, buying these things of that nature there. Then all of a sudden, we decided we'd go get my grill. And we had meat that was thawing. So we just started to set up out there and went to cooking. And then here come the people. They were hungry. So we started making soup. I never knew that stir fry would make good soup. But we didn't have mixed vegetables, so we started using stir fry. And this thing got bigger and bigger, and it just kept getting bigger. And people started bringing food that was thawing out. We started cooking it to where we're at right now.
In this community, that's the only surviving church that I've seen. So it has a great opportunity to reach out and unify the community and all come together there, and it can be a place, a center for outreach to the community.
There never was like a fear of being left alone. It was like, God's bigger than this. And no matter what happens, and I know there's some tragedies, but no matter what happens, He's always there. I mean, I want them to understand that there's nothing that He can't do. And when He says nothing's impossible, He means it. There is nothing impossible.
For years, it's been known as the lighthouse of this community, a place to worship, a place that you can come in from and leave that out there for just a few hours and come in and feel the presence of God and find that hope and get your mind off of that and get up here. And when you leave with renewed strength, a greater hope that we're going to get through this, and that God hadn't forsaken us and He hadn't thrown us away. It's seemingly not by design, but this thing become the central hub. And we're going for here Monday. We've got your truck and another truck coming. So we got supplies coming in. Guy come up, just offered us 8,000 gallons of water for Monday in a tank that we can distribute out. So I just put it this way. The same God that's provided for us for years saw this coming way before we did. Had people lined up like you guys, different ones, and providing for us now. And we'll get through it. We'll get through it. And we're blessed. We're blessed.